something and it's just really good for integrating just that whole support system. That's really amazing. My user-centered design class, we're actually designing, our project is focused on health issues, and so one question we're kind of having is when you get told this information in a diagnosis, it's kind of emotionally overwhelming, and so bridging that gap of the information and sometimes it's just they hand you a little flyer afterwards and everything, and so to be able to understand the information, we're trying to develop a system. But have you ever thought of in the appointment itself, kind of with the application recording what the doctor says and then it can transcribe it, or video recording it and then it can convert to a PDF, and so they can actually watch the visit again?
So our next grant proposal that's being reviewed in a month, everybody thinks happy thoughts, is exactly that, focusing really on that clinic visit issue of how, like you said, about patients being overwhelmed with that information, not being able to understand it afterwards, providing a mechanism for them to be able to record that and come back to it later. So we have a grant proposal in focusing on that particular issue and this notion of sharing agendas and so on ahead of time to set things up.
I had a question about the also the thank you aspect of the online application. Did you go into talking about privacy concerns and that kind of thing? Especially, I'm thinking of a case where maybe you would like to help someone, but you don't necessarily want everyone else to know that, and you don't want to appear on the thank you quilt and these kinds of things. Did you go into that discussion?
Yeah, so the question was about privacy settings, especially around this notion of the thank you quilt. So privacy was really kind of at the heart of some of Meredith's dissertation work, which is obviously